I farted next to my husband. I, 34F, was laying in bed after work with my husband, 39M, and my dog, 3M. I farted and it was silent, so didn't expect much commotion. Suddenly my husband made a sound of disgust and exclaimed, dog's name, did you fart? That smells like S. A gassy moment shared with my partner as I, 34F, settled into bed with my husband, 39M, and our dog, 3M, after work. A silent yet pungent fart escaped my body. I anticipated little reaction from my husband, but he suddenly let out a disapproving gasp and a disgusted exclamation. Did the dog do that? That smell is atrocious. Noticing my husband's reaction, I couldn't help but join in on the playful ridicule aimed at our innocent pet and his innocent behind. Tonight, our furry companion will be receiving some well-deserved treats. They feel like everyone will start hating them randomly over one tiny thing? I have people I've been friends with for 15 years, bosses, co-workers, all sorts of people, and I worry that if I say the wrong thing just once they will be horribly mad at me or quit being friends with. Do you feel like a single misplaced word can be enough to turn someone against you? I've been fortunate enough to maintain relationships with people for over a decade, including close friends, professional colleagues, and acquaintances. Yet, there's a nagging fear that a single misstep or careless comment can irreparably damage those connections. It's as if even the strongest relationships are fragile and can be shattered by a single, seemingly insignificant incident. Am I the only one who feels this way? My mill wants to smell like me, is that creepy? I took months to pick out a new perfume, seriously months. Every perfume reminds me of someone, so I wanted something that wasn't already someone else's scent. Finally picked one out and Mill asked Sil to buy it for her upcoming. The unintended scent of family bonding. My mother-in-law has been trying to capture a familiar fragrance, one that is reminiscent of me. However, the thought of this is unsettling. It took me a significant amount of time to find a new perfume, several months, to be exact. This was because every scent I came across evoked memories of someone I knew. I longed for a unique fragrance that didn't belong to anyone else. After finally making a decision, I was dismayed to learn that my mother-in-law had asked my sister to purchase the same perfume for her upcoming birthday. From my husband's perspective, the coincidence might seem amusing, his wife and mother sharing the same scent. However, the reality is that this has now made me hesitant to wear my chosen perfume. We were supposed to have a date tonight, but he unmatched me. We matched on Bumble and talked for 2 weeks. Monday, 1 week, after talking he asked me out on a date. We chatted on the app every day, almost every hour. Today I only said it's Friday and I continued working and Tonight was supposed to be the night we'd finally meet in person, but instead I woke up to a shocking discovery. He had unceremoniously ended our budding romance. It all started when we connected on Bumble, and our conversation flowed effortlessly over the course of 2 weeks. Then, last Monday, he extended an invitation for us to meet in person. Our interactions had become a daily ritual, with us chatting on the app almost every hour. But today, my usual Friday greeting, a simple, "It's Friday," was met with radio silence. I brushed it off and continued with my day, only to discover the unsettling truth. He had unmatched me. I'm struggling to make sense of it all, and the sudden loss has left me feeling lost and bewildered. As I try to compose myself and return to work, I'm fighting back tears, unable to shake off the feeling of rejection and confusion. The thought of the lighthearted jokes and playful banter we shared is now a distant memory, leaving me to grapple with the harsh reality of our fleeting connection. This story is written from the perspective of someone who was expecting a date with someone they met on a dating app but was unceremoniously unmatched instead. Not every human behavior is ADHD. I see so many meme pages where literally every behavior under the sun is considered ADHD. It's become like a horoscope where it's so vague and all-encompassing that nearly anyone could identify with it and think it applies to them. Not every distraction is ADHD. I've been noticing a trend on social media where just about every quirk or eccentricity is being labeled as ADHD. It's become a catch-all phrase so vague that it could practically describe anyone. If you struggle to start tasks on time, that's not a definitive sign of ADHD. If you occasionally feel an intense craving for a particular food, it doesn't automatically qualify as a symptom. Diagnosis should be left to the experts, licensed medical professionals who have the training and experience to provide accurate assessments. I created this post because I see a lot of confusion being spread about ADHD. Many people think they have it due to a few minor symptoms they might be experiencing, but they don't realize that a proper diagnosis is required to confirm the condition. A lot of people have commented saying that I'm diagnosing them for not having ADHD. However, that's not what I meant. I'm simply stating that self-diagnosis is not a reliable or accurate way to determine if you have ADHD. If you think you might have ADHD, consult a licensed professional for a proper evaluation. TLDR, don't assume you have ADHD just because you exhibit a few symptoms. Consult a licensed professional for a proper teacher passed out my SSN to the whole class. Is this legal? I'm in California going to a university right now. Today, my teacher passed a piece of paper around the class with every student's name and their social security number. Is this legal? I don't want anybody to see my concern over SSN disclosure in class setting. I'm currently attending a university in California and have a pressing concern about the handling of sensitive information in my class. During today's lecture, my instructor distributed a piece of paper containing the names and social security numbers of all students in attendance, effectively making them accessible to the entire 60-person class. I find this situation deeply unsettling, as I had expected a higher level of discretion when it comes to sensitive personal data. My main concern revolves around the potential misuse of the disclosed information. Given the large class size and the ease with which sensitive data can be shared or compromised, I am worried about the protection of my personal identity. I would like to know if there are any legal implications or repercussions for the instructor's actions. Is this disclosure compliant with state and federal laws regarding the handling of sensitive personal information? Could I file a complaint with the university administration, or is there a more formal process in place to address such concerns? After conducting research, it appears that the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, FERPA, sets guidelines for the protection of student educational records. FERPA allows institutions to disclose student information to students themselves or to other parties with the student's consent. However, the unauthorized disclosure of social security numbers was the craziest rule in your household that your narcissistic parents set? My mom must always come first in her eyes. This means serving her food first. This one time, I served my younger sisters, who were